Moving on. Save the Princess. Probably the most descriptive title out of any game I've seen right there. Now this is a different kind of level. Oh, this guy exists here? Well, I need the money right now, so... Oh, that should do it. We get the super bonus of $500. Now that's not going to be enough, though. See, the gimmick with this level is that everybody suddenly remembered they're in feudal Japan, and therefore actually should be speaking Japanese. So, none of the townspeople around here actually say anything meaningful. Well, I don't think that got formatted correctly, but still. Now, in order to get around that, I'm going to need to find a translation guide, which, again, is going to cost $980. Now, it looks like the shopkeepers here do still speak English. That is going to be helpful. So, in addition to a few other things, I can, well, my goal right now is to get some straw sandals to get my money back up. Because there's more here that I'm going to want. Actually, that pizza is looking pretty good right now, too. Now, I know it looks like I just set myself back considerably to getting the translation guide that I need, but this whole area contains, I believe, 3 hidden passageways to get more money. And they actually deliver pretty well on that, as well as the usual golden cats that these places always seem to have. See, I've already made up my deficit there. It's just going to keep on going. Though, you probably have noticed that they seem to be recycling the patterns for those. There's only a handful of patterns here in the game, like 3 or 4. They seem to keep using the same ones over and over again. The thing is, past this, though, there aren't any hidden passageways, or at least none that I know of. So, getting straw sandals, while certainly useful, is kind of gonna not be as worth it anymore. Alright, let's see. Oh, that took us halfway across the map here. Now, a lot of these carpenters here are the closest thing this game has to a main bad guy, actually. They're in the process of remodeling a lot of the castle for reasons that haven't yet fully been disclosed, and actually won't be until the very end of the game. All we really need to know is that they have Princess Yuki. I don't think I ever got the cat there when I still had my weapon power at max there, but then it just gives me $10, basically the same as had I gotten a gold coin. Alright, looks like we have what we need now, so let's find the other store. The one that has the translation. There it is. I can also get armor, or a helmet. Well, armor's gonna be too expensive again. Over here, I think, is just another dojo. Which, again, aside from that flight from before, we're not really gonna use. Now, you do need the text there to continue the game here, in order to speak with the king, which is where I'm going right now. In spite of the fact that it looks like I'm in an action zone, as you may have guessed by the fact that simply the music isn't changing, there is nothing really to do here, aside with speaking with the king here. So he doesn't know what's up either, but he does know of an escape tunnel to help get to where I need to go. Though, The odd part is, it's actually in the same section of those hidden passageways, and I know I tried to hit it. So apparently that doesn't know that it's supposed to be there, be doing that until I talk with him. Maybe it's some kind of voice-activated command. Hey, you're right, I shouldn't be trying to apply logic to something like that. Well, in any case, here's where the action segment starts for real. With a lava waterfall in the background. And just plain old lava here, too. These guys do look a little like Fry Guy, don't they? Alright. These statues can be destroyed. My weapon's kind of a long range right now, so it's a little hard to do accurately. How am I missing that? There we go. And up here now. And of course I don't have to destroy those, but it does kind of help. This one I do need to destroy, because that has the way forward. Of course, getting this is going to be helpful for obvious reasons. That's probably the maximum amount of energy I can have. Considering I have no armor right now, I'm probably going to need every one of those. Now, this auto-scrolling segment I can't really do much with, but it is moderately useful just to build up some money. Especially with a long-range weapon, I can get these guys out of here quickly, because I can just hit them before they pop on their own. Assuming I can actually hit them. We're almost at the top here. Alright, let's move on. Alright, that's our first elephant. We have more of these guys. I think that's the only time in the game where a regular enemy from the overworld appears in a side-scrolling segment. Gotta beat those guys to the top, otherwise my path just gets intercepted. That's right around here where I think the game takes a huge difficulty spike. Wait for him to get into a point where I can hit him safely. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Actually, I might be able to hit this guy with the bomb. Yeah, I probably can, even though I missed. There we go. For once those bombs were useful. I guess those mazes did help. I'm out of bombs. That's probably the only time we're gonna need it again. So, the second of only 2 mini-bosses in this game here. I have to defeat the top segment there. Climbing onto the top is one way to do that. A considerably easier way is to just attack from here with a long-range weapon. I mean, of course, if you have no long-range weapon, which would mean that you're flat broke at this point too, you can still climb, and once it reaches this point here where it's fairly easy to climb, then you might as well just be better off going that way and save yourself some effort. Now, the last segment's going to escape, even if I try to attack it. It leaves me to falling into a dark abyss, and my game's gonna be over now, because I'm gonna respawn at the top there. Oh, wait, never mind. You know, he actually kind of looks like he's doing an appropriate pose there now. Anyway, in any case, I do have a small auto-scrolling segment that reminds me a little bit of a Donkey Kong Country-style minecart level. Though, yeah, not everything scrolls at the same speed, that's a problem. Try that again. Well, my character state remains pretty much the same, aside from my weapon being downgraded to minimum. And now I'm underwater. Possibly with a glass background, but it's the same thing for what I can tell. Alright, and now we do spinny time. Now if I jump like this, they're gonna stop. Possibly give me a chance to get to the next segment. Like that. I don't think those can be attacked. Or even if they can, it's just not really gonna do much for me. Can I reach that? I don't think I can reach that. Let's try moving over this way instead. And that's going to be the top there. Alright. Almost at the end of this level. That's our third elephant here. The castle is now flying, apparently. This level just keeps getting more surreal. Oh, yeah, I can make that jump. No, I can't. Okay, now I can. That's gonna be helpful later. Yeah, maybe I am playing this segment a little too safe, but I do not want to mess this up now. Well, here's our boss. We finally find Yuki. And this is a bit of a trick boss. He doesn't have an energy meter. All he has is gravity. Pretty much all we need to do is topple him over. Which is easier than it looks. And we're all set. We rescued the princess, but obviously the game's not over, because the instruction manual says there's 10 levels to this game, and we just finished number 8. So, something bad's gonna happen, isn't it? I mean, you can kind of tell. Yuki even looks concerned. Yep, just like we said. And she just gets kidnapped again. And we're going into the dungeon? I call DM. My house, my dungeon. That didn't work.